What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky Pete here, back with all of the news after week number 4 of the preseason. That's right, preseason is over, and after today's video, we will be going on into the regular season where we will kick it off against the New York Jets in New York. Let's go ahead. We have a lot to get done today, though, especially in terms of the sliders. I have found one online. I was told to go to Operation Sports and look around there, so I went ahead and did that. I found one. And yeah, we'll take a look at that in 1 second. Let's go ahead and start developing our players. Obviously, as we all know, we're going to develop Khalil Mack pretty much as often as possible. It's going to be extremely important to get him that experience and develop him into the player that we want and know he can be. Also, I would like to work on CeeLo Moore. Also, cornerbacks. Oh man. I was so excited because McGill had a huge game last week, and I love it. I'm so excited about that. We'll go ahead and develop those two. Not quite as much as we saw from Khalil Mack, obviously. And, man, the development trait on them they're a little bit brutal. But, you know, I still have faith. McGill, we've already seen improvements with him. I'm so excited about that because he's that tall cornerback that are craved around the league nowadays. Right linebacker, C.O. Moore, obviously we want to put some time in with him, and we will do that. And let's see how many more points we have available now. Oh, man, we got a lot of time. Okay, cool. Quarterback, let's see. Obviously we are going to work on... Oh, what happened? Okay, yeah. We're going to work on Derek Carr some more, continue to get him those points. Matt Schaub might start the season, but I do think Derek Carr is going to take over fairly early on. And honestly, I came into this series wanting to put Derek Carr in the game. However, I don't want to put him in there, especially with confidence playing a role in the game now. I don't want to throw him in there, to the Wolves, essentially. You know, we'll take our time with him. There's no rush on making him a great player right off the bat. And Schaub, honestly, has played great throughout the preseason, so I kind of want to continue to roll with that and kind of see how he does. Wide receiver, what else would I? Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. Can they still work on it if they've already... Let's see if I can still do this with them. I can, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we'll go with those two. Alright, so I got them a little bit more experience there. So, good. I got them a lot of experience this week. And that's what I need, because that's where we've been struggling throughout the preseason, is defending the pass. We're starting to get better with putting pressure on the quarterback. So, this next step, obviously, is making sure their receivers are covered. Anyway, moving forward now, we have to go pick our uniforms for the Los Angeles Crusaders. Let's do that now. And honestly, they aren't really as good as I thought they would be. So I don't mind those so much. These are the ones that the fans want. And obviously, the owner mode is very difficult in this game now. It's a lot different. There's really a lot that factors into it. And you know, especially for a team like me where early on I might not win all that many games. You know, I try to keep this series realistic, meaning I'm not going to go 16-0. If you guys saw the first season of my Jaguars series, you saw the struggle. And I kind of want to keep that going with this too. You know, we don't have a good team, and we are going to struggle this year. I mean, I hate it, but it's what's going to happen, unfortunately. And I enjoy that, though, because it makes it a lot sweeter when you do start piling up those victories later on. But in the meantime, I'm really going to have to listen to the fans, guys. And the fans want this one, 37, 32, and 31. They're all pretty close, but we might as well go with the one. Like, I'd jump on the bandwagon for these. He already has a Twitter name called LA Crusaders. I think he's already there. But yeah, let's roll with these, I guess. Definitely not as good as I was expecting. Another thing, though, is they kind of remind me of Appalachians jerseys a little bit, so I'm okay with that. I can definitely roll with that moving forward. So we have that. Again, I've been progressing players off screen. I haven't done it this week. Let's see if I got a lot of points after the preseason. Not a lot, but I got some to work with. I'm going to do all that off the camera, though, simply because it takes a lot of time. Not as much as it did in Madden 25, luckily, but it still takes time, and I think most people here can kind of understand what I'm going to be upgrading anyway. I think it's fairly obvious for most things. All right, merchandise concessions. Let's go ahead and work on this. Again, bad value. See, we need to be careful with these. Decent value, I'm charging a little bit more. That's fine. I need to... Okay, we're good on all of those. So I really need to be careful. Oh, wait, what's 2-star? Oh, wow, okay. So in terms of building a new stadium, we'll be getting a lot more concessions. That's really cool. Decent value. Let's see if I can raise it just a little bit more. See if I can do it. I'm going to need to get as much money as I can. It's definitely playing a role early on, as you guys saw in that last video where I couldn't sign somebody last week. I guess the previous news video. So... sliders. I will show you guys the sliders. Again, I found some off Operation Sports, and I don't know how they're going to be. They have me a little bit nervous, to be honest. I did upgrade all this. Again, we're going to 15-minute quarters for the regular season, guys. I hope y'all are okay with that. Going down the list here, what else did I change? Okay, yeah, see, this is still throwing me off. Choose which option you want when you win the flip in the coin toss. I would like to kick. All the choices are for starting the first half. So maybe on the off chance, maybe there's a chance that I just did not win a single toss throughout the preseason. But even then, what weirds me out is usually if you don't win the toss, I'm going to kick for both. Maybe they've been just deciding a way they want to defend. Because usually if you don't win the toss, the other team selects to kick. That's how it's always been in Madden most of the time. We'll try this. I mean, it sounds silly if we don't get our first choice, but... I don't know. I want to kick the ball off in the first half and get the ball in the second half. That's kind of the way I always use my strategy. Players' names, always. I really wish this popped up a little bit more, simply because when I'm trying to call the games and players are going really fast, so I need to see that name all the time. Although when they make a catch, the name seems to disappear after like a second. So I wish there was a way to improve that. Heat Seeker and Ball Hawk I am going to turn on. Ball Hawk is really difficult to use. I've been doing all the little tutorial drills and stuff like that. It's really not all that easy. Heat Seeker, you know, just laying hard hits, which I love doing. So definitely going to keep that on. Everything else, I turned the kick aiming arc on. Just, I don't know, might as well. Previous play information. Okay, so everything else I believe I kept the same here. So I'll show sliders really fast, and we'll move forward. Sliders. All right, so I'm really nervous about this. One, because it seems like I'm just going to be throwing interceptions left and right with these sliders. But one had some positive feedback on it. I cannot remember the name of the slider set to save my life right now. It's going to drive me nuts because I definitely wanted to give it a shout out. I'll try to post it when I post this video, what the name of it was. But yeah, QB accuracy 25, pass blocking 0. It had positive feedback, so I'm going to give it a shot. If we don't like it, we can always change it around. And the things with sliders is, it really depends. Everybody has different skill sets. So this might not work out for me, but it's a good starting point, and we can always adjust things from here. Pass defense reaction time, I like seeing that way up there. So yeah, these are going to be the sliders that we will roll into week 1 with, and see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Pass coverage and pass defense reaction time up at 100, where QB accuracy is at 25. I'm really nervous about that. But, again, it had good feedback. We'll give it a shot, see how things go. And if we don't like it, we'll change it up. It's not a big deal. We have plenty of time to work with. So, was there anything else? All right, let's see if we can sign a few players. I don't know how many. I don't have much funds, as you can see. I might be able to get one player. So, I definitely need to make it an important player. I'll show you some of the targets. I've already shown you my targets in terms of quarterback. Now, a lot of people have been asking me to pick up... Where is he? I could have sworn... Oh, Bruce Ellington. See, no, people haven't been telling me to pick up Bruce Ellington. They might not have known he was even released. But I really want Bruce Ellington. Josh Huff. A lot of people have been telling me to pick up Josh Huff. And let's see... apparently he's a speed guy, so let's go check this out. 90 speed, that's really not all that much for what I was expecting. This guy's 96 down here. He's a rookie too. That's pretty impressive. Let's see. But a lot of people have been telling me to pick up Josh Huff. I don't know. Honestly, I think I'd rather have Bruce Ellington personally. And, I mean, granted, I'm a 49er fan, so I'm a little biased, but his catch is actually a lot better, too. and he's faster and his catch is better. It just kind of makes more sense, if I'm being honest. I don't know. We'll come back to that because right now I'm not even going to have a whole lot of money to spend. So other players that I wanted, there was one more in particular, and I probably won't sign him this time. I'll probably wait till next time. But potentially my favorite player in the NFL, Corey Lynch. He's injured, unfortunately. But anybody who has seen my series before, you guys know I'm a die-hard Appalachian State fan. If I could get every single Appalachian player on my team, I would. And you know what? For right now, I want Armani Edwards too. But I feel like Bruce Ellington can contribute in a lot of different areas. And I feel like he might be the best bet to start off with. That's not to say I changed my mind or anything, but you know, he's young, he's a rookie. We know he's good in the return game. He's got the speed. He's got pretty good hands for a lot of these free agents. I mean, obviously they're not great compared to a lot of people, but I feel like we can really work with him and develop him. And so we're going to start off with Bruce Miller. Not Bruce Miller, oh my gosh. Bruce, I can't even speak today, but Ellington. We're going to start off with Ellington, guys. Last thing for this video is let's go ahead and fix up our depth chart heading into the regular season. So obviously, you know, throughout the preseason, I was tinkering with different things. Again, Matt Schaub, you know, I know a lot of people want to see Derek Carr. I do too. He's young, he's good. But the way Madden works now, which is awesome, is the fact that you can develop a player off the bench. And, you know, it was really difficult to do that in previous Maddens. So the fact that I can continue to get Derek Carr experience with the pre-game week things, you know, that's going to be huge. And eventually I fully expect him to take over for Schaub, but Schaub was near flawless in the preseason. And despite everything, despite this being a rebuilding team, I still want to win. And I feel like he gives us the best shot right now. We will roll with Maurice Jones-Drew. All the running backs had their shining moments throughout the preseason. Latavius Murray, I might end up releasing so I can sign another player, but I really don't have the funds to do that right now. So we can go back and check, actually. We will be moving forward with Reese and Dickerson. Now, some people want me to put Reese in the tight end spot. Oh, I went a little bit far. We might do that. I might tinker with that during the games. However, for now, I'm going to leave the layout like this. I was really impressed with Casa. I kind of want to move Casa up a little bit. But Rivera, too. Honestly, I just don't have much need for Osbury because I feel comfortable with either of these two guys. Plus, you know, the idea of moving Reese over there. So, speed. Let's see who has good speed. All right, so you might throw you there. I definitely want Ellington up in the rotation a little bit. But see, now two of my favorite guys here, Greg Little and Chris Owusu, are off the list completely. So I wasn't all too impressed with Streeter or Jones throughout the preseason. So I will give them the start to get things going, guys. But keep an eye out because, I mean, I have no problem benching them. I think anybody who saw my Jaguar series knows I'd rather go with players I feel comfortable with. And I really feel comfortable with Owusu, even though in this game it's a little bit different than Madden 25. Greg Little had a decent preseason. I'm excited about Bruce Ellington. We'll see what he can do. We'll start off with this, but this could all change very quickly, guys. So that's not set. Offensive line, I think we're all decently familiar with. I don't think there's all too many more changes to make, actually. As I go up here, McGill, you know, really started to shine in that fourth preseason game. I love his size. I love his speed. I think he had good speed. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I believe he had pretty good speed, though. Let's check it out. I know I love his size. Speed, 89. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but he's faster than Carlos Rogers. Not that that says a whole lot. We will roll with this for now, but this could all be changing soon. Actually, yeah. We'll start off with this. That could all change soon, though. I like Usama Young a lot there. And, all right. So, kick returning, I do want to change this around. DeAnthony Thomas absolutely won the spot in preseason. And honestly, we're going to put Bruce Ellington up here. Denarius Moore didn't really take it or anything. So let's put Ellington there, give him a shot. And yeah, I'm excited about that pickup, guys. I really am. I think he's going to be good for us. Third down back. I'm going to roll with... I'm going to put Reese at the third down back spot. You know, he's a big guy. Third down backs are usually good for those 3rd-and-1 situations or something like that. And I feel like Reese might give me the best shot at that. So we'll give that a shot there. And that's going to be the starting lineup for the Oakland Raiders as we move into Week 1. I know some people might not be extremely happy with my decisions. Unfortunately, I can't make everybody happy. But again, none of that's set. Anything can change at any given moment. So just keep an eye on it. If you have suggestions, always let me know, because I really do want to get everybody involved in this. And, you know, if Schaub comes out and lays an egg in the first half against the Jets, we'll throw Carr in there. That's not a big deal at all. We're prepared to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Or if you are excited for week number 1, let me know, guys. If you hit that like button, it means a lot to me. It really helps my channel out. And all the support I've seen over the last few days since this game has come out has been absolutely phenomenal. Thanks for all that, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in week number 1 as we take on the Jets. Later.